Hey everyone, today we're going to be opening up some really old Vienna sausages. I have a can right here from 1987. We're going to see what it looks like after the past 35 years. How gross is it going to look? Will it look the same? Maybe. Here's another container, brand new, doesn't expire until the end of 2023. So I'm going to give you guys a quick close-up look at both of the cans, show you guys what changed. Then we're going to get these opened up onto a plate and see what's inside. Alright everyone, all the stuff here in the background are just similar products. These days they even have this barbecue flavored one, which I actually really like, more than the original. It's awesome for camping trips. They also have a spicy version, which is a little bit harder to come by. Got little bits, and that's their chili, which I have not actually personally tried yet. So right here is from 1987. 7 sausages. Make sure all this stuff focuses in if anyone wants to pause and read it. Alright, now here's the other one. The brand new one. I actually kind of like the old picture better. The old one looks nicer to me. You see the pull tab looks a little bit cooler on the old one. Looks a lot nicer. And you see the new one here expires, like I said, in 2023, December, the end of the year. Now I'm going to look at both of the ingredients, see what's changed. So, the old one, beef and pork, is number 1. The newer one says sausage, mechanically separated, chicken water. Yeah. The old ingredients were so simple. Yeah, they were. It was very simple back in the day. Because the older one here, it has beef and pork, water, salt, corn syrup, mustard, natural flavoring, spice, garlic, and sodium nitrate. But this one here, look at all that extra stuff we have now. Ingredients: sausage, mechanically separated, chicken, water, salt, corn syrup, contains 2% or less of beef, pork. Yeah, just look at that. The older one, it looks like it was actually way better for you. Beef and pork. When this newer one, is it telling me that it's mostly chicken? Huh. Or is chicken the second sausage? Alright everyone, after getting on the internet for like 5 minutes, doing a tiny bit of research on this, they don't seem to make this anymore. The one that says in beef stock. So this is the closest thing we're going to find to today. Yeah, it is the closest thing. It's unfortunate that they're not exactly the same thing, but the one back in the day was definitely healthier. Now we got to grab 2 plates and get them out. Alright everyone, it's time to start opening these up. First we're going to open up the brand new product, right over here. See what it looks like inside. Oh good, it's one of them. When I buy these and eat them a lot on camping trips, they either are like this, hot dog juice, or sometimes it's like it's like really chewy gelatin in there. It's not a good feeling when it's all hardened and solidified. There we go. I usually eat them right out of the can, so I don't think I've ever looked at them that way before. Now we're coming over to the really old stuff. We're going to see what this looks like inside. Maybe it'll stink, maybe it'll be rotten. I don't think we can beat the time we opened up the old Spam. Made the house reek for days. Here we go. Just a little bit of vacuum, just like the new one. No surprise there. Definitely looks like something went wrong with it. Look at all that white discoloration all over the edges of it. Now, the question is, how gross does it smell? It doesn't actually smell gross. It smells just like the newer product, but extremely faint. It almost has no odor to it at all. Oh, that's gross. Oh, that's not nice. It's not clear juice like the new one. It's white. And we're going to keep this can. We're going to clean that thing up. Alright, everyone. We actually spilled a little bit of this juice when I plopped it out onto the plate. Now we're going to take a sample from both of these, and we're going to put it on a microscope slide right here. We're going to see what it looks like over on the microscope. Be very careful not to touch those. So the new one, I'm going to put just a tiny little smear of it on there. And the older one, just want a little smear on the middle. Add over a cover slip. Just press around on the edges, not where I'm going to be looking at. Another cover slip for the new one. Just pushing down on the edges a little bit. And now we're going to try a contamination test in both of them since they're clear. The older product. Let's get this hot dog rolled out of the way. Just got to get this thing wet in all those juices. And that'll give us an answer in just a moment. And the new one, we shouldn't find anything in this, but I'll do it anyways. Just needs maybe 30 seconds to develop. It's pretty instant. We can already look at it. So this is a test kit 14-in-1. Anyone can buy this on Amazon. It's good for testing your water or your aquariums. Just don't dip it in the aquarium because this is toxic. Shouldn't be dipping it in anything that's going to be with an animal. Alright, so this one, total alkalinity in this is pretty close to 0. pH is very low, around 5. Hardness is around 50 parts per million. Iron, none. Copper, none. Lead, none. Fluoride, none. Mercury, none. And that's about it. The other one, yes, also very acidic. Other than that, there's nothing in here. Now I'm going to grab this test kit, which is 16-in-1. This one's a little bit better. This one will tell us if there's aluminum in it, because they did just come out of aluminum cans, after all. So, give those all a quick dip. Knock it off a little bit. Let it sit. And the new one. Let's see what this has to say for us. Just want to look at the aluminum on this. Aluminum is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing. It's okay. New one. Nothing. It's okay. So there's no contaminants. Now, is there bacteria? Maybe. It looks a little bit rotten. Yeah, I could definitely smell it. This is more chickeny, definitely. Still smells pretty good. Let's get this on the microscope. And that's a really close-up view so you can see how it's actually starting to rot on the end. That is quite gross. All right, everyone, here we are on the microscope, and here's what it looks like only 40 times. Now we're going to go in 100 times, see what it looks like. Now we're going up a little bit more. That right there kind of looks like a face. I've been looking around in here for a little while, because I know I saw something moving around, but I lost it a while back. Can't really see anything. Let's put on the newer one. See if anything's visible on there. Start off on 40 times. Gonna go up 400 times. Now, this one already looks more interesting than the newer one. Looking at hot dog juice just is so much more boring than anything I've looked at in the past. Just really not that exciting. But it was interesting to learn today that it appears these things for 35 years look like they're rotting. I thought they would have looked a lot better, but I guess not. Probably every meat I've opened up, it always looked gross, except meat that was in an MRE from the early 90s. That looked alright. I gave it a try. Tasted okay. I'm actually very surprised to see this didn't hold up. Alright, everyone, I actually had to turn off some of the lights in here to be able to look through that microscope properly. I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning up here, then we're going to go dispose of this stuff into a big fire. Alright, everyone, we're now outside in the yard, and we're going to light up this big fire here. I've been saving this stuff, all this brush and debris, all summer, because we haven't been able to have fires. It's been the driest, hottest year on record. It seems like it's in the 90s every day the past 2 months. But it finally, we got a little bit of rain today, so everything's wet. We're definitely not going to start a fire today. And this will probably burn itself out in like 10 minutes. Let's get it going and let's throw that food in there. All right, here we go. Here's the old 1980s hot dogs. And here's the newer ones. Throw them right into the fire. Get those all burned off. Ordinarily, the newer food I would leave outside in front of a trail camera, but we can't do that this year. Because this year has been so dry, berries and stuff aren't really growing out in the woods, which means a lot of bears have been around. So, any food has to be disposed of. Can't leave it outside until wintertime. Bears have been in the trash cans only 3 times, but it was pretty simple to solve the solution. All I had to do was put like a shot glass worth of ammonia in each trash bag for a while. Bears learned immediately. Never came back since. Hope today's video was interesting, everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. At least the sausages smell kind of good now that they're burning. It does smell pretty nice.